So mothers, you make a big impact in people's lives. And I thought it would be kind of neat to have maybe somebody share a little bit with us today about how their mother has influenced them. And so Marty's got something she wants to share, and then we'll close out with a special way of honoring our mothers.
Happy Mother's Day to all those who are mothers and to my dear mother. And I want to say that I am sensitive to those who have lost their mother. Even my mom lost her sister, and my cousin's here who now is going motherless, as we say. But I want to say that as long as my mom is here, I am rejoicing, and I want to honor her. So I have a couple things I want to say about my mother. One thing she did was she made our home a wonderful, safe place. You know how as you're a kid in school you might be teased, or you might have a bad day at school, or you might get into an argument with your friend, and you'll come home all discouraged. But my mother always listened to us and cared about us and helped us get through those times. And so I really appreciate that safe place. She also made our childhood fun. You may not know that, but know that my parents were missionaries in South Korea, and I grew up there, and so we didn't have the same probably upbringing as you, but my mom brought the traditions into our home. We did celebrate Christmas, and we did celebrate Thanksgiving, and we did celebrate Easter, and even Halloween. And my mom made it fun. She made our home life fun. I remember one time, as the story goes, my brothers had broken out with measles, and so they couldn't go trick-or-treating. But my mom, there was a front door and a back door, so she had them dress up anyway, and they went to the front door, rang the bell, trick-or-treat, and they would get treats, and then they go to the back door and ring the doorbell, trick or treat. And so they went back and forth, just so that they could still have fun. Well, that was my mom. She wanted us to have a great childhood. My mom made other holidays special, which I now today do with my kids now are adults, but she made Easter baskets a scavenger hunt. She would have Bible verses. We had to go look them up, and they would be always someplace in the Bible. So then we'd have to find something like that in our home. And sometimes she would have another Bible verse, and she would go on until we finally found our Easter basket. But it made us go into the Bible and look verses up, and that was always a good foundation for us. Being raised in overseas, we didn't get chocolates and special treats, but we weren't deprived. My mom loved to bake, and she made fudge, and she made great food for us. So obviously I was not deprived. And when we would go on our trip to the beach, every summer the missionary community took some time off and went to a beach. But it took about 8-hour drive, even though it wasn't that far away, but the roads were bad. So my mom would always pack a special picnic lunch with chicken and all those little great things that we think of as picnic lunches. We had that, even in South Korea. And all of us eventually had to leave home and go to college. We all left our home and came back to the United States. And my mom, over the years, collected pictures of us and put them in albums. So each of us came to the United States with an album collected of all our childhood memories. And that was great. And when we got homesick in college, we could look at that. So that was wonderful. And then last but not the least, I remember my mom praying. My mom, I found her many times. I was the baby of the family, and so of course, being the baby, I would have to go get my mom's attention about something. And she was on her knees praying. But she would take her time to listen to me. But she always made prayer a very important part. And as an adult, and when I was a young mother and had children, I would always call my mom and says, "Oh, Mom, would you remember to pray? Because I need your help right now." So I could go on forever, but I just want you to know that my mom is very special to me and to my family, and I thank her for the childhood she gave me.